Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Not sure why I'm signing up for this or doing this. I think I want to take that newfound safety rating that I got from the late model open series race from week 3 and throw it out the window along with any iRating I have. This is ARCA series here at Daytona. Going 20 laps and it's not going to be pretty.
22 in the inside lane.
Terrible at these places. I don't have good luck. It's not very fun to run this car when you really can't afford the bump draft at all, and a lot of people don't understand that, and you have to rely on people that have no clue what they're doing at times. So I don't know. I tried to get a late model open series race in for the start of week 3, and it did not go well. My computer actually locked up on the pace laps, so something happened. I don't know. Somehow I got a 4X out of that. I was finally able to get back in, and it's not a good start, and then borderline got intentionally wrecked trying to get under somebody who, yes, was on the lead lap, but I was much faster than them, and they actually smacked the wall coming on turn 4, so I cut to the inside of the track to get around them, and I was like 2 lanes up off the bottom line at USA International, and they drifted all the way down off the wall and doored me on the right side and spun me around. So it was not a very fun one. Lost a lot of iRating and safety rating in that, unfortunately.
Shit, I'll give you a beer.
Caught like it was the second split, so I was a higher rated car in that and did not finish very well. So I already torched a lot of it to start the week, but maybe I'll somehow be able to fade all the luck in the world in this and actually be able to do something. Certainly, you know, again, I am starting in the back, messed up qualifying, didn't want to show you guys qualifying, regardless of what I did with it, because it's boring to run the top side and the bottom side. I'm sitting there talking for a while, it's not very hard. So, start 17th, car number 4, I think there's 20-something, 24 in this, so we're going to see how it's going to go. Just gotta sit here, try to ride, pick up spots when I can, get towards the front, avoid everything, because if you happen to slow down for a wreck without being cautious, you're not going to go anywhere. So pretty confident I can work the draft. It's just going to be a matter of what everybody around us is going to go to do. This 14 is kind of blinking under pace laps, so I'm trying to get by him as best as I can, but it's going to sit and ride, do what I can. No reason to make massive moves to start. Just hope that somehow I can find a line that works towards the front eventually, the last, 2 laps or so. Try to put myself in a position to be able to go somewhere. And, yeah, see if we can somehow skate through this without any incidents, because it's going to be fun. See, you get runs, you got to check up. It's all classic super speedway stuff, just in a series where a lot of guys don't understand, so. Got the 3 going, gonna see if I can fly the 22 on the high side. I don't know if I'll be able to suck up to the 21 up ahead, but see if the 3 can help me work together and work out towards the high side. I don't know if one line is ever preferred over the other. I don't know. I think normally when I run these races, if I run C-Class or higher, the trucks or Xfinity, I'm always looking for, hanging in the back for most of it, because if you get a caution, you're just going to be right in the field. But with this, with no cautions, I think you got to try to work to the field as quickly as possible. Get to the front, so I don't want to be in the leader, obviously. Don't want to be in the back, so kind of like that. Trying to avoid that kind of stuff. That checkup obviously is going to hurt my run, but it's worth more to not get into anything there. So got the 1, the 10, and the 3 all lined up on the inside. We'll probably get freight train. Since I checked up a little bit, lost momentum, but it was worth not getting into that one. So let's see if we get the 3 by, slide down behind him in front of the 7. Follow these guys by on the inside. I think I'm running mostly standard stuff. I don't know. There goes a wreck that way, and that's standard ARCA. Standard ARCA, we got the 21 up on the wall on the outside. He's going to come back down to try to block the Lee's run. He's going to go to the high side. He seems pretty smart, pretty aggressive, but that's what you got to be in this, so I'm just going to follow him. He's made 3 laps so far. It's more than I expected to. Still sitting in 10th right now, but we got 5 on the inside, 5 on the outside, so got a big breakaway from the 1. See if those guys can get organized and try to get up here. We've got some blocking up in the front. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a wreck that takes out this entire group, so it might be smart to back up to the 7 and wait for that to happen. But the problem is, ARCA brakes will be in full force in this, so I guarantee you, if I was able to slow down for a wreck, there's going to be somebody that's going to pile in the paint or something. I'll hold to the outside line right now, see if I can follow line 3, try to get caught back up. Inside, that group behind really closed up fast, so yeah, you can get some good runs, I guess. Just kind of sitting here right now, no reason to really push it too hard. We're literally only 4 laps in on 20, so 21's looking like he's gonna do somebody and cause a wreck. So I'd like to try to get in front of him, but it's kind of at the mercy of what the lines do, unfortunately. Not a big fan of this racing. It's not my style at all, so just hopefully get you guys something enjoyable, just running around cars, not way out the back. Trying to get by the 21, I thought I saw him kind of playing some dinner off the left hand side, better than somebody else. Just trying to get ahead of him. Just trying to run so I can stay as close to the Capri as possible without touching him. So we can get the draft my way up the outside line. Slowly gaining. Get some line up there so we can see the blocker on. Back a little bit. I think he's on the sideline. I don't want to go down yet. We'll see the reasons we've got the 19. I thought the 21 was behind us. I'm back to the inside, so the inside line's going to go there. They're on the inside. Coming up. Big run by the one behind. Still there. Still there. 19. I assume that's 19. Yellow. One was the one. Just 6.65. Gotta get myself straighten out a little bit. That's people all over the place. 21 keeps going high, low. This inside line. It's getting a little bit of a better run outside line. It's kind of getting a bit disorganized, a bit wobbly, so I don't know. I got nowhere to go. I chose to sit the high line and kind of pitch, so it's all about catch. One car inside. Still there. Keep digging. Just gonna sit and try to find my way. I can ever clear the 21 and get it, get a run into the back of the 6 to make me look going to the bottom, but we're not there yet. Nowhere near being able to do that yet. 21's just so all over the place. But we're 7 laps out of 20, so approaching halfway. Last lap everybody's just going to go banzai. It's going to be who survives the wrecks. It's going to finish in the front, not who actually navigated it the best. I don't even know. That one I'll probably let to go to the inside, just trying to get myself some sort of out. I'd rather take a 1x perhaps than a 4x or worse for control of the wreck. Still there. Clear low. Just riding around for now. It's what it's going to be. Everyone always looks like he's going to go high and stick with us, and then I think he's just drifting all over the place rather than actually making lane. He keeps coming back to the inside. Trying to stay as close as I can to the back of the race lane as I can, but 19 jumps to the inside line. He kind of recognizes where we're at. He can get the run behind me, but this outside lane is just not going, so kind of tough to really do much. You see how much of a run you can get, which is the same thing as how that group before got up there. You just can't literally do anything on the run, and I'm not willing to go 3 wide already. Okay, so we're going to let the 21 go to the high side this time. Not sure if he's actually sticking to the high side. He's still there. 3 wide. There was the wreck that was going to happen. It clogs up the whole track. And that's the race. That's standard ARCA and Daytona. So 4x out of that. Just going to get rolling. Try to... Boy, there's plenty of cars that all got by that one, so... Guess it would have paid to be out of that pack. I thought I wanted to be as close to the front as I could be. Yep, we're going to finish way back, so... Ours not a meatball, at least. I guess that helps. Just try to draft with as many people as possible. Try to get as far as possible. See how many cars we can get by. I hate these weeks. I really do. If I can get out of this with just a 4X, I'll take that. Follow the 24. Being slow. A bunch of cars are pretty slow. I hate super speedways. This is why I don't run them. I don't know why I signed up for this, so. I don't know if this is a good idea to get by the 24, but I'm just gonna hope that there's a bunch of people on the road and I can try to somehow get back somewhere. We're in 7, so we technically made up spots, but obviously we're near where I wanted to be, so I'm gonna draft off the 15, try to get a run by him as he seems pretty slow. Go back and watch what happened with that. I don't know. Just next thing you know, the whole world opened up and there's nowhere to go, so got like 9.5 laps to go. 24 is getting a massive run. We'll see if he tries to get around me. He's going to sit behind me. He's going to put us in the 4th, I think, if the relative is correct. We'll have to see.
Alright, Jake, the relay blurry. The gap is 11 seconds.
Which, we're not going to be able to get to him in time. We're going to have to stay organized as much as possible. Yeah, up to 4th. So, I guess got the better end of it, and that we're still able to roll without a meatball and still somewhat competitive. So, try to get the 24 and the 18 to just stay behind me, honestly. Let me a little bit there. We're still 12 seconds back at 14, so I don't think we're getting there. Turn it up in the chat. You know, the 24 and the 18 are going to try to make a run at the end, so rather than block when it comes time, I may just let them go and fall back to 6. 6 is still further ahead than I expected, and still, you know, should be good enough to at least gain high rating out of it, even if I lose 6.
Oh, Sam, that was you that got hooked out of 15. I thought you were 16, I got the roll.
I don't know, I hate this stuff, so I don't know where I was supposed to go. I tried to check up a little bit, but the whole wreck just seemed like it clogged the entire track, to be honest. And I don't think anybody behind me was going to be coming to a full stop.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
And again, without a caution, this is the problem. You end up so far behind that you can't actually do anything.
We can have fun racing for 18.
Trying to run the bottom, see if we can actually somehow catch anybody to continue to get a draft. Of course, give a little bit of a push. There's a time when you're going to give a push straight away, but even in the straightaway, you can still spin somebody out by doing these bumpers. Windows just do not line up at all for pushing. I have 7 to go this time by. Just riding around in 4th. A couple of slower cars. Well, not necessarily slower, but lap cars. 2 and the 11 up ahead. Just over 6.5 ahead, so not sure if we'll get to them in time.
Is anybody up front? Is there any cars up front?
Assuming the 3 up front are still about 12 seconds.
Hooters have a 3-car pack.
No, they're pulling away. They're almost 13 now. So no chance of getting to the 3 unless they all wreck at the end.
I was the only one that made it too, though. Everyone else was off, but there's 2 cars.
Yeah, that arc's going to be fun to watch. That definitely probably clogged up the entire front stretch right at the start-finish line. I don't even know what started. Next thing I know, I saw somebody wiggle and they were all wrecking. So to look and see, I don't know if the 21 made it or not. I know he was directly in front of me, but I do not know if he made it. Nope, he did not. He's not ahead of us, so I guess that's a little bit of how bad he was driving, but 6 to go on lap 15.
He is still here.
Quite a bit off the pace. Catching the 9's falling off the back of the 2. 2's still with the 11. Those 2 are linked up. 9 single car, so we'll catch him. I'll try to use this draft as much as I can once we get closer. 18's kind of laying back. I don't know if he's got the power to stay up with 24. The 24 is probably going to make some sort of anti-move on the last lap, so we'll see what happens. Sit behind the 9, get as much of a draft. 9 is the one that's maybe side row when that happened. 9 is up high. I think that we're letting us by. You recognize how much faster we are. This is draft, we're just going to be on by. Closing in slightly on the 11 and 2. It's not going to be enough to get to him. And again, we'd have to have some sort of problem between the top 3 and have them have it happen probably by probably the middle of 3 and 4. The latest on the last lap in order to be able to have any shot to get to him. just riding around now. This is, at least this is the least riskiest position to be in. Holding down fourth, this is the least chance I'm gonna have, short of being on my own and getting wrecked in this. So get away with 4X, still have a car that runs no meatball, and able to finish where I'm supposed to, or remotely close to where I'm supposed to. Given that wreck, I will gladly take that, all things considered. I know I vented about, you know, getting in that and killing the 0X, but all things considered, this isn't too bad, so let's just see what the 24 is going to do, how early he wants to make his move. If he makes his move, I'm certainly going to try to hook up behind him and then just sit behind him until you're probably out of turn 4 and figure out the move. Otherwise, just going to continue to run the yellow line. Just take the shortest way around, try to make lap times as short as possible. Not even bother with going up lap times because there's not really much I can do. So when you're running in line, you're just kind of at the mercy where you're at. So lap times don't really mean too much in this. In fact, if the 24 made a move, the 18 was holding back enough that we might be able to only fall back to 5th, but it's like he was kind of closing up a little bit. I don't know if he's just trying to maintain a gap in pace. 44 and I happen to get into a wreck, and he can try to take advantage of it, or what's going to happen. But
Lap first, you might go 9.
got 2 to go this time by. It's going to be fun. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we'll all get aggressive in the top 3 for the win and wreck each other. And sneak by for winner or 2nd place. It'd be a cheap way to get it, but I will literally take whatever I get at this point. So 21's far enough back that I don't think we should fall to him. He's worked his way back up to 6th place, so must not have gotten too much in that wreck either. And it felt like I took out a good chunk of the field and separated everybody big time, so before it's just wiggling all over the place. It scares me about him. It's the only downside here to not having cautions. Like, I like not having cautions in this series for keeping long green flag runs going and getting the races faster, but in a place like this, when you have the pack and then a wreck happens, it just breaks everybody up. It just makes the racing not very fun. So, wow, this is the last lap. It's my obligatory ARCA for this week. I own the track, so I run it, continue to work, finish the series out for the season so I get the participation credits. So, like I said, not too bad actually. Even if I finish 6th, it's still only 2 spots off where I was supposed to finish. And all things considered, only a 4X out of this is not bad at all. So, wait and see what the 24 is going to make. I guarantee you he's going to. It's just a matter of when. 18 looks like he's lining up behind him to figure out where to go as well. I don't see any point to blocking. Because if I block, I'm going to get wrecked, and it's going to be on me. So it's going to be another unnecessary 4X for what's not really going to be worth it. So,
I mean,
see
if
what
that's how you
happens.
want to win, that's just
Right side.
nice job.
Try to get the run on the outside. Don't think he's going to get there, so able to keep the 4th place.
Congratulations.
Front 3 ran smart. Slow the car down, pull it off the track, and we'll take a look at what happened with the wreck. I'm not really sure
I got you.
what happened at all. I think it just,
Son of a bitch, Eddie still got a top 10. What'd I say?
sorry about the chat. Bring it down so we don't hear it. Yeah, that was just, wow. That's all I can say. Take a look at what happened. That was Daytona at its finest in ARCA. So let's go see what happened here. Alright, so it actually started just before. Alright, so let's get all the way to the front of the field because I believe it started in the front. So I was the 6th car in line. Watch the 21 drift up. This time he finally just sticks to the outside line. Okay. Alright, there's the turn. So let's get up front and see what happens here. You've got the... This is the 2 who's got the 16 on his car. He's behind, or he's got the 15 behind him. I'm guessing he's going to give him a shove. Let's see. 15. Yeah, gonna give the shove with the bumper. That's exactly what you cannot do in ARCA. You cannot give people bumps like that because you just lift the rear end and spin them out. So 15 gives a shove to the 2. That sends the 2 into the 9. Let's just make sure I know. The 11 and the, 11 and the 9, even though it says 24 on the car. So they're all going to go. 9's going to come back up the track. These two are going to break and going down low through pit road. So let's get back to the 9 and see what happens. And this is where the fun invokes. Slow this down. So the 9's coming back up the track into the 15. Let's take a look at the blimp camera. 9 comes back up into the 15, slows down, gets what's painted as the 9. 21 drills the 3. Yeah, 3's trying to check up. Let's get back. So that was the 5 that was painted as the 9. But the 3's checking up here. He sees the wreck happening. He's checking up, and the 21 just piles straight through him. And that was the point I was trying to check up. And I don't know. I mean, I could have tried to slow a little bit down, but I guess I was worried about somebody coming up behind. And right here, I would have literally had to come to a dead stop at this point because you can see the entire track is clogged. Entire track is clogged at that point, and then the 21 gets into it, and that slows him down even more, so that got me into it. So watch what I had happen. Literally one car. I just looked at the 12 car was the only one to get out of the race with a 0x, and the 12 car finished in 23rd. Yeah, that was kind of fun. So somehow pile into both the 21 and the 15, who's pushing the 5 up the track. It was kind of keeping me straight. Somehow you got a lot of cars going by. It's kind of riding, just letting the car roll. I can't really do much at this point, so waiting to see what happens. And then as soon as I got off, and the 21's going to knock me free of the 15. It's going to turn me around into that was the 19, not actually the 1. The yellow one with the white numbers was up there. On the brakes again, trying to spin around. Avoided the 8. Luckily enough, able to spin back around that way, so picked up the throttle and get going. Let's see, who was that came through that we clipped? It was the 7, it looks like. No, that was the 7. This was the 20. It was painted the 7, so he's just coming through pretty hard. So he clips the 7, and then it sends him up into me just ever so slightly. So yeah, that was that wreck. I don't know. I was just kind of running that outside line until I felt like I could work towards the front and do something out of it. So sucks. Let's go take a look at the results. Sucks from the safety rating standpoint. You know, obviously would have loved to get the 0x out of it, but 0x at Daytona was asking for quite a bit. For sure, this is gonna be my only one of the week. I am not doing multiple, so third split out of 14. Obviously, my I rating falling quite a bit was not going to be there. So 22.68 strength of field, pretty weak overall. Finished almost just over 18 seconds off. Again, we were way off the pace with the damage, so was lucky enough that the 24 and the 18 weren't able to do anything. So 18 actually did finish with a 0x, so good for him. Somehow I missed that. 18 and the 12 were the only two to finish with 0x's. So managed to gain 67, so I think that's pretty much everything I lost in the late model race, so 24.15 and lost 0.04. But all things considered for Daytona, considering you're seeing double-digit losses for everybody else, 0.04 feels like a win, so I will gladly take that. So certainly could be worse. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first 12 laps of that, 13, something like that, a little under that. So, you know, that big wreck happened and then we just rode along. Just got lucky that pretty much almost the entire field was involved in that in some way, shape, or form. And we're able to not have any problems. So, yeah, Hate that that happened. I don't know what else I was supposed to do. Like I said, I mean, I probably could have tried to check out, but I would have had to come to basically a complete stop. So tough luck. It's Daytona. It's ARCA. It's what you can do. I mean, you can't literally bump, so people just can't seem to learn that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed something out of that. Feel free to leave any comments. Let me know if you plan on running this or if you're staying away from it. If you don't care about your iRating or safety rating, by all means, go for it. And if you love super speedway racing, then this is definitely the week for you. You can get as much of it as you want. So I'm just gonna take this one and run with it and be done. So until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.